It's coming. 2018 The Bar Mementos edition. Only 250 boxes made. There's 40 hits per box. This is 33 of 250. Alright, so let's jump over to the other screen. I got that ready now. We'll see you here. 2018 Mementos The Bar random hit group break number 2. There are 40 spots in this break, 1 through 40. Buyers chose their spot. We're going to take those spots. We're going to randomize them 5 times. We're going to break the case. We're going to take... I hope not. John won't come back. We're going to break the case. We'll take all the hits. We'll list them in the order that we pull them. And we're going to randomize those 5 times as well. We'll pair the 2 lists up. Every buyer will get 1 hit. If it's a hot box, we had one yesterday with a couple of extra hits. If it's a hot box, we'll randomize off a couple of extra hits. If it's a hot box that contains 100, because there are some of those, we're going to take the remaining 60 and we're going to random those again, pair them up with all the buyers, and then we'll do the same thing with the last 20. So that the top 20 people would get 3 hits, everybody else would get 2. Everybody's guaranteed at least 1. You can click on the configuration tab there, and it shows you what else in the break. You can view it live on Breakers, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. And we'll upload it to the YouTube channel once we are done. Alright. I have a list of 40 names. There we go. So random this 5 times. So we got Christopher D on top, and Ken J gets the bottom 2. There we are. All right, I am gonna do a new list here so we can type in our hits. Get those randomed as well. All right. But that's all we have to random right now. So let's get this case open and see what we've got. Again, it's case number 33 of 250. Good luck, everybody. Gotta remember how to get this open. I got it. There we go. Alright, see all the pouches here. Oh, we got some really cool stuff in that I can see on the top one. Let's get rid of that. Got our empty box. Alright. Going, John, I'm going. Alright, everybody. I'm going to start off here with our pieces relics. This break does take a little bit of time, but it is fun. I should be able to have more up by the middle of next week. Yeah, Chris, some of them have 100 hits. We ended up with 45 yesterday. You're only guaranteed 40. Alright, got my empty book going. Start off here with a pieces relic, Pele. We got a Pele pieces relic. Next up, Barack Obama pieces. We got a Martin Luther King Jr. pieces. I believe we had one of these yesterday as well. Obviously not the same one, but it could be from the same document. Next up here, pieces, Richard Nixon. And our fifth pieces, Cy Young. It's a really old clipping there. Got Cy Young pieces on that one. All right, moving on to the in the news relics. Wow, it's from 1873. Mark Twain. Got the Mark Twain in the news. In the news here. I still don't know who that guy is. I think I would, but I don't. $30 a week, Clerks. It did not. It's going to break after this one. Got a picture of a corset there. So again, an original news piece. And here we've got a JFK in the news. Looks like that's about the assassination there. And out today. It's a book news relic there. Alright, let's move on to our next one. We're having in the news relics. No problem. Let's start off with Dwight Eisenhower. It's a newspaper clipping from March 28th, 1969. And the news relics from Eisenhower. Next up, in the news relic about Ronald Reagan. Here we have another in the news relic, King George. This is such an old newspaper clipping. Next up, Harry Houdini. Here we've got Samuel Colt. Aaron Burr and Alexander Hamilton. Man, that's a really old piece there. A lot of fading on that one. Burr and Hamilton. And if you don't know Lazy Sunday by Andy Samberg, it's too bad. Here we've got Robert Kennedy. I guess I could have looked at it. Robert Kennedy in the news relic. I'm trying to read the name without looking at the picture. Here we have Barack Obama. I haven't done this yet, but on the back of these, there's a website and like stuff to type in to see what the full relics are. I should probably do that with some of these really old ones. '19th hit in here, Malcolm X in the news relic. All I could think of was Lazy Sunday when he says you can call us Aaron Burr from the way we're dropping Hamiltons. And then we have in the news relic, Jesse James. Again, that's got to be a really old piece there. Tell you what, for as old as that is, he still looks good catching passes on Sundays. Now on to our 21st hit. We're going to have a 1-of-1 limited edition in the news relic, Ronald Reagan. So a 1-of-1 Reagan. So up here we've got another 1-of-1. And that's a Martin Luther King Jr. news relic, 1-of-1. up here, we're going to have our Pieces of the Past. Got 22 hits in so far. Got at least 18 more. Next up here, we've got Pieces of the Past, Richard Nixon. And we've got the 14th Dalai Lama. Next up here, Herbert Hoover, Pieces of the Past. That's 25 down. Next up here, Piece of the Past, Martin Luther King Jr. It's the third or fourth hit we've had of MLK here. Next up, George W. Bush. On to number 28, we got Donald Trump, Piece of the Past. '29th hit here, Andy Warhol. Pretty cool there too. Hit number 30 here, Hillary Clinton, Piece of the Past. Could go with your autograph, John. Next up here, Buzz Aldrin. And we've got Arnold Schwarzenegger, Piece of the Past relic. You can tell it's from something about him, it's got his picture on it. Alright, that's 32 of our hits. So what we got coming up here. Got a one-of-one news relic, JFK. And that's about Kennedy's assassination. Okay, hit number 34. It's going to be a one-of-one signature, Johnny Bench. Getting back into sports there with a Johnny Bench one-of-one autograph. Really nice card there. $24.95, Joe. Here we're gonna have a. Well, we're gonna be up over 40 again. We're already 34 in. We got quite a handful here. We got a 1/1 bar relic, the Beatles. Beatles quad news relic. That's from a headline about playing at the Baldwin Theater. That's really cool. Next up here, we got Barack Obama, 1/1. You can see it there. Then we've got Andy Warhol. It tells you about how he took his LSD. There will be, but we gotta wait for him to come in. So it's probably gonna pop up Tuesday or Wednesday. And that's an Andy Warhol book relic. 1/1 on the Warhol. Wow, that's old. You can see the marks on the paper. It's going to be a dual in there. Buffalo Bill and Sitting Bull. Dual 1/1. Maybe I should know history. I like history. I just don't know dates as well as what I'd like to. Man, these have to be from old pieces. Buffalo Bill and Sitting Bull. Roger Maris. Got his home run record. Well, stamps of Babe Ruth. The article is about Roger Maris. But they call it a Babe Ruth news relic. Guess because the picture's of Ruth. That's really cool. That's actual from the newspaper about Roger Maris breaking Babe Ruth's home run record. It talks about how at the mark where Ruth finished the season, Maris only had 59. So it says Babe Ruth's record should still stand, and Maris should be a new high for a 162 game schedule. That's pretty cool. Babe Ruth, 1/1 news relic there. And we've got a 1/1 news relic here, Willie Mays. So 1/1 Willie Mays relic there. Alright, that's 40 hits. Let's see what we got over here. First First 1/1 slab here is a Daisy Ridley Beckett certified autograph. And it's an original IMAX movie ticket relic. So the card is a mint 9 grade. The autograph is a 10. Daisy Ridley. Ticket relic and autograph. Got a couple more autographs coming here. This one's going to have a game-used football and a Beckett certified autograph. And that's Andrew Luck. So an Andrew Luck signed there in a piece of a football, a game-used football. You can see there it's graded a mint 9 on the card. And it's got a grade 9 for the autograph. That's pretty cool. Beckett certified autograph and a pro game used football. Andrew Luck. Number 43 here. So we're going to end up with 3 extra cards today. Still got another autograph here. That's going to be Max Schmeling. That's a JSA certified autograph. Card there is a Gem Mint 9.5. The autograph is a 10. And if anybody knows who that is, feel free to tell me. I'm going to look it up. It's a boxer. So JSA certified Max Schmeling. I think that's how that's going to be pronounced. 9.5 with a 10 autograph. And that's a 1-1 piece there as well. Yeah, it's whenever I Googled it, it popped up the Joe Louis fights. So Max Schmeling. Or Schmeling? That's why. They missed an E on the card. Yeah, because his name's spelled with an E in it. But it's not put on there. So we're going back to the Nazis again, huh? Still not gonna... Schmeling, I think is how that's going to be pronounced. Alright guys, so let's jump over here. We have a list of 43 items. We're going to random those and then we're going to randomize off. Yeah, you would think. Especially with what Steve just said there. So our last 3 items will random off to everybody. But we'll see which 3 those are. Here we got 43 items. Good luck, everybody. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now we got these 3 here. The Willie Mays 1 of 1 is going to be random off here. All right, so we're going to do these in order. We're going to do the Willie Mays, then we're going to do the Malcolm X, and then the Hillary. All right. So for our Willie Mays, take our 40 names here. Copy those. Paste them there. We're going to random 5 times. This person wins the 1 of 1 Willie Mays. 4 and 5. Kyle B. Gotta find you here, Kyle. All right. So we got the Willie Mays going there. Now we got the Malcolm X in the news relic. We're going to random 5 more times. So whenever we get to 10, we'll see who wins that Malcolm X. And that's Brendan W. And the last thing we're going to random off here is the Hillary Clinton Pieces of the Past. So when we get to 15, we'll know who wins that one. And the winner is Christopher D. All right. So let's go over what everybody got here. Christopher D gets the Obama pieces and the Hillary Clinton pieces of the past. Steve P with the Dalai Lama pieces of the past. Brendan W gets the Nixon pieces and the Malcolm X in the news relic. Martin II gets Arnold Schwarzenegger's pieces of the past. Jack S got the Johnny Bench 1 of 1 cut auto. Steve P gets the Jesse James in the news relic. Brendan W gets the book out today in the news. Jacob S gets the corset in the news with Buffalo Bill on it. Henry C gets the Cy Young pieces. Greg W gets the Andy Warhol book piece 1 of 1. Jack S with the Houdini in the news relic. Ken J gets the Ronald Reagan in the news 1 of 1 limited edition. Kyle B gets the Nixon pieces of the past and the Willie Mays cash 1 of 1. Kerry S with the Ronald Reagan in the news relic. John, you got the Beatles quad 1 of 1. Nice piece there. Gotta think there's some Beatles fans out there that would love that. Paul M gets the Andrew Luck ball autograph. That's an official game-used ball and autograph from Andrew Luck going to Paul M. Greg W with back-to-back pieces here. Got the Martin Luther King Jr. pieces. And you got the King George III in the news relic. Jack S gets the Buzz Aldrin pieces of the past. Kyle B with the Dwight D. Eisenhower in the news relic. Brendan W got the JFK in the news. Adam M gets the Buffalo Bill and Sitting Bull 1 of 1 news relics. Kyle B gets the Martin Luther King news relic 1 of 1. Jack S with the Mark Twain in the news. Martin II gets the Andy Warhol pieces of the past. Ashley K gets the $30 a week in the news relic. Henry C gets the Robert Kennedy in the news relic. John S, George W. Bush pieces of the past. Henry C with the Barack Obama in the news relic. Justin M gets the Herbert Hoover pieces of the past. Jack S gets the Pele pieces. Jacob S gets the Daisy Ridley ticket stub from Star Wars IMAX and her autograph. That might be the hit of the case there for you guys. I know somebody said about the Andrew Luck. Star Wars fans are nuts. Brendan W, the Donald Trump pieces of the past. Kyle B gets the JFK death article 1 of 1. Sorry I named it that. That's just what that was the easiest way to name it. Steve P gets the Aaron Burr Andrew Hamilton in the news. Aaron Burr Alexander Hamilton in the news relic. Ashley K gets the Samuel Colt in the news relic. John, you got the Babe Ruth news article 1 of 1 about Maris passing Ruth's home run record. That's pretty cool. And you got the Beatles quad, so a couple of 1 of 1s there for you, John. Matt P gets the Boxer 1 of 1 autograph there. Schmeling, I think it was that's how I'm going to pronounce it. I could be wrong. Apologize if I am. Ken J gets the bottom two. He got the Barack Obama News 1 of 1 piece and the Martin Luther King Jr. Pieces of the Past. Really fun break again. I really do enjoy those. We are going to have more in early next week. I will be running more of these breaks. Keep an eye out for number 3. I will let you know when it pops up in the chat. As soon as they come in, I will list number 3. A lot of fun with that, guys. All right. We're already there. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this video to